Hey, today's Gratigram is about Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Today, we as a nation observe his birthday, even though it was last Thursday. Anyway, I appreciate him because, and you probably have heard it before, his famous quote about judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. If you've been paying attention last month, maybe even a couple months, year, we are struggling to do that. We are judging people too much on what they look like and not by their actions. And so I challenge you today to start at home. Not to judge harshly, but judge honestly. Look at yourself. Are you treating others and yourself with the kind of care and compassion that you and they deserve? Or do you need to step it up? What is the content of your character? So today, what I want you to do is do something nice for someone. Say something nice to someone. Perform an action for someone. Show someone that the content of your character is sound and you are a loving, caring individual who wants to make the world better. All right? So let me know how you are going to demonstrate the content of your character, and I'm hoping that you inspire someone else to do the same. All right? Today, I already went outside and shoveled the driveway of my neighbor to help her out. It wasn't bad. I just cleared off a drift. And I'm going to look for other ways to help other people out virtually because I'm an online teacher, and give my kids a hand when they need it. So how can you display the content of your character? Let me know down below. In the meantime, I love you, and I hope you have a magnificent Monday. And as always, pass in perfection and go for greatness. Hey. Today's Gratigram is about my financial situation. I don't need to speak. My wife and I are gainfully employed as teachers, and we have a lifestyle that allows us to buy the things we need, do the things we want to do, more or less, and we are pretty good. We're doing all right. That said, I need to speak. I have a story and a message that can help others in their situations. I mean, look at this arm. This arm, I'm not sure you can tell, I got some skin grafts here, got my fan there. This arm, it has a story to tell, a story that can help others through their situations. And I need to share that because living through what I have, it would be selfish for me to keep it to myself. I need to be on stage. I need to be in front of a camera. I need to let people know that their situation is conquerable, whatever they're facing. And I have the tools and sometimes the funny stories to get them through their situation so they can pass in perfection and go for greatness. So no, I don't need to speak, but I need to speak. So if you have a school or an organization that can benefit from me and my story and my message, let's connect. If you don't, no worries, because I don't need to speak. What is something that you don't need to do, but you need to do? Let me know down below, because I know we all have gifts to share, and we all can make the world a better place. So I look forward to hearing from you. Let me know down below whether you have something you need to do, or if you want to connect about how I can share my need to speak to help those you serve. All right, make it a terrific Tuesday. Love you. Remember, as always, to pass in perfection and go for greatness. Hey, today's Gratigram is about neon green. As a proud Gen Xer, I was inundated with clothing that had various shades of neon. neon yellow, neon pink, neon green, neon purple, even neon black. And I have to tell you, at the time, not my favorite. I don't know, maybe it was just there was too much of it. But now, as it's circling back around in some places, I dig it. Plus, as a runner, I'm easy to see. So, what's something old that's new again that you appreciate this time around? Let me know down below. In the meantime, I'm gonna put my phone away so I can focus on the road, and the hand that's holding the phone doesn't have a glove on it, so it's freezing. So, I love you. Make it a fantastic day, a great Bon Jovi day, and remember, as always, to pass on perfection and go for greatness. Hey, today's Gratigram is about the power of 4. There are a lot of things that can stress us out on a daily basis. Many of those things are this, my phone, not you. There are so many things in our lives, either personally or peripherally, out there in the world, that can stress us out. And if we let that stress build and build and build, it's going to overcome us in disastrous ways. So when I feel myself starting getting stressed, I feel my breath starting to get caught in my throat or become short, I put my phone down or I step away from the situation and I take 4-second breaths. I breathe in through my nose really deep so I can feel my lungs expand to the point where it starts to burn a little bit. And then I breathe through my mouth. And I do that as many times as I need. Usually it's once or twice. And I feel my breath come back. I feel myself start to relax a little bit. And then I take an action that will help me not get back to that stressful point. Either it's putting down the phone, switching to a different tab or app, or just taking a walk. And I know that many of you cannot do that in a certain situation. You can't just step away from it stressing you out. But you can probably take a deep breath or two. So when's a time today that you foresee that you're going to need to take a deep breath? And if you can foresee that stress, what's an event that you can maybe avoid altogether? Maybe it is looking at your phone. Maybe it is interacting with someone who stresses you out. Let me know down below, because you might also be letting someone else know, and that can help them as well. All right, so I am looking forward to what you have to say. I hope you have a terrific Thursday. I love you. Remember, as always, to pass in perfection and go for greatness. Hey, today's Gratigram is about irony. As you may know, I'm an online teacher, which means I teach from home. I don't need to travel anywhere, and usually the weather does not affect my job. Today, because it's so cold, I have a snow day, technically a cold day. What's ironic about that is that the partner school to my building is having an e-learning day. So their students still have to go to school in a way. They have to jump on a computer and do schoolwork. My kids and my colleagues and I get to wake up late, not log in at all. It's awesome. And I just, not that I want the other kids at the other school to suffer, but I just appreciate the irony of it. See, irony allows us to make connections between two disparate parts. It's like a simile or metaphor, but you just find a funny or interesting connection between the two. For example, my body is partially covered in skin grafts. skin grafts have very few nerve endings, which means I feel things on a much lower scale than the rest of my body. That said, I am a wimp when it comes to the cold. That's not funny, it's just kind of a weird thing, but it's just interesting and enjoyable to me to find the irony in situations. So what is an ironic situation that you experienced today, or that you have found interesting or funny in your world? Let me know down below. In the meantime, I'm going to get to my workout much later than I usually do. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I love you. Remember, as always, to pass imperfection and go for greatness.